Are you ready to transform your life? Welcome to a journey that's close to my heart, a journey about unlocking the secret power within each of us, the power of communication. Isn't it amazing how just a few words can lift someone's spirit, ignite a passion, or even change the course of history? Today we're diving deep into the heart of communication, exploring its nuances, its challenges, and its incredible ability to transform your personal and professional life. We're going to laugh together, reflect together, and most importantly, empower ourselves to connect with others in a way that's authentic, impactful, and truly fulfilling. Are you ready to unlock your full potential? Let's get started. You know, for years I've been fascinated by the power of words, how they can build bridges or burn them down, how they can inspire hope or sow seeds of doubt. But effective communication, my friends, is so much more than just words. It's about truly seeing the person across from you, listening with your heart and speaking your truth with courage and kindness. It's about understanding that every interaction is an opportunity for connection, for growth, and for creating something truly meaningful. Think about the people who have had the greatest impact on your life. Chances are they were masters of communication. They knew how to listen with empathy, speak with conviction, and build relationships that stood the test of time. And that's what we're going to explore today. The transformative power of communication to enrich your relationships, enhance your career, and help you navigate the complexities of this journey we call life. Because when you unlock the secret power of communication, you unlock the power to create extraordinary connections and make a real difference in the world. Now let's talk about a generation that's facing unique challenges in the realm of communication, our young adults. And I say this with love in my heart because I've seen firsthand the incredible potential within them. But here's the thing, in a world dominated by screens and instant gratification, many young people are missing out on the art of face-to-face communication, the art of reading body language, deciphering tone, and engaging in meaningful conversations that go beyond the surface. And I get it, it's tough out there, the pressure to succeed, the constant barrage of information, the fear of vulnerability. It's a lot to navigate. But here's the truth. True connection, the kind that feeds your soul, requires us to put down our devices, look each other in the eye, and really listen. It requires us to be present, to be vulnerable, and to embrace the beauty of authentic human interaction. And that, my friends, is a skill worth fighting for. So, to all the young people watching, don't underestimate the power of putting yourself out there, of having those awkward conversations, of making mistakes and learning from them. We live in a world that often feels obsessed with the tangible, with degrees, titles, and material possessions. But let me tell you, in the grand scheme of things, it's your social skills, your ability to connect with others, that will truly set you apart. Think about it. In every aspect of life, whether it's landing your dream job, building a loving relationship, or simply navigating the ups and downs of everyday interactions, it's your ability to communicate effectively that will make all the difference. It's like this. In the market of life, social skills are the currency of success. And just like any valuable currency, they're in high demand. But here's the catch. The supply is limited. So many people are so busy trying to climb the ladder of success that they forget to nurture the very skills that will get them there. But you, my friend, you have the power to change that. You have the power to invest in yourself, to hone your communication skills, and to become a master of connection. And trust me, the rewards will be immeasurable. Now let's talk about something society often gets hung up on: physical appearance. We're bombarded with images of what's considered beautiful, successful, and desirable. But let me tell you a little secret. True beauty, the kind that radiates from within, has very little to do with what you look like on the outside. It's about the energy you bring into a room, the way you make others feel, the genuine connections you forge. And that, my friends, is all about communication. You can have all the outward beauty in the world, but if you can't hold a conversation, if you can't listen with empathy, if you can't express yourself authentically, it will all fade away. But when you cultivate the art of communication, when you speak your truth with kindness, when you listen with your heart wide open, you become magnetic. You draw people in, not because of how you look, but because of how you make them feel. So let's shift our focus from the superficial to the substantial. Let's invest in the beauty that truly matters, the beauty of genuine connection. I'll never forget this one young man I met years ago. He was a school captain full of confidence and charisma, and I could tell even at that young age that he had this incredible ability to connect with people. So naturally I was curious, what's your secret? I asked him. And you know what he said? He said, Oprah, it all started with my grandmother. He told me about how every Sunday his grandmother would make him sit at the dinner table and tell her stories. He'd complain, of course, wanting to go out and play with his friends, but his grandmother insisted. You need to learn how to tell your story, she'd say. You need to learn how to captivate an audience. And you know what? That early training made all the difference. This young man learned the power of storytelling, the importance of eye contact, the magic of a well-placed pause. He learned that communication wasn't just about speaking, it was about creating an experience for the listener. You know, one of the most powerful tools in your communication arsenal is the simple act of encouragement. Never underestimate the impact of a kind word, a genuine compliment, or a heartfelt expression of support. When you encourage others, you're not just boosting their spirits, you're planting seeds of possibility. You're giving them permission to believe in themselves, to step outside their comfort zones, and to reach for their dreams. And here's the thing, encouragement is contagious. When you make an effort to lift others up, you create a ripple effect that spreads far beyond that initial interaction. Think about it. Haven't you noticed that the most encouraging people are often the most encouraged themselves? It's because they understand that the more you give, the more you receive. So make it a habit to sprinkle encouragement into your conversations. Celebrate the successes of others. Offer a listening ear during challenging times and remind people of their strengths, even when they're feeling down. Now, this might seem like a strange combination, young love and public speaking, but bear with me because these two seemingly disparate experiences can teach us a lot about the nature of communication. Think back to those early butterflies in your stomach, the nervousness of asking someone out on a date, the excitement of sharing your hopes and dreams with someone new. It's terrifying and exhilarating all at the same time, isn't it? Well, public speaking can evoke those same feelings. The vulnerability of putting yourself out there, the fear of judgment, the hope that your message will resonate. And just like in love, the key to successful public speaking is authenticity. When you speak from the heart, when you share your story with passion and vulnerability, you create a connection that transcends nervousness or fear. You allow people to see your humanity, and that's what makes your message truly unforgettable. So embrace the nerves, feel the fear, and speak your truth anyway. You might just surprise yourself with the power of your own voice. Let's talk about something a little different now. Halloween. I know it seems random, but stay with me. Think about what happens on Halloween. Suddenly the ordinary becomes extraordinary. People are dressed up, expressing different sides of themselves. There's a sense of playfulness, of letting go, of embracing the unexpected. And here's the thing. Attention shifts. We're no longer focused on the mundane, on our to-do lists, or on the latest news cycle. We're present, we're engaged, and we're open to new experiences. Now, what if we could bring that same level of presence and playfulness to our everyday interactions? What if we could approach each conversation as an opportunity to discover something new, to see the world through someone else's eyes, to connect on a deeper level? Because the truth is, effective communication requires us to be present, to pay attention to the subtle cues, to listen with our whole hearts. And that's a lot easier to do when we approach conversations with a sense of curiosity and openness, just like we do on Halloween. Have you ever had that feeling, that gut instinct about someone you just met? Maybe their words were saying one thing, but their body language was telling a different story. Or maybe you felt an instant connection, an unspoken understanding that went beyond words. Our intuition is a powerful tool, my friends, especially when it comes to communication. It's that inner voice that whispers truths we might not want to hear or guides us towards connections that are meant to be. And I've learned over the years to trust my gut, because more often than not, when I ignored it, when I tried to rationalize away those feelings, reality had a way of proving me wrong. I'm reminded of a time when Share a personal anecdote about a time your gut feeling about someone proved to be true. Make it relatable and emphasize the importance of trusting your intuition in communication. So the next time you get that gut feeling about someone, pay attention. It might just save you from heartache or lead you to a life-changing connection. You know, even our earliest experiences can teach us valuable lessons about communication. I remember my first crush. I was in elementary school, and this boy, oh, he was everything. But I was too shy to talk to him, too afraid of rejection to even say hello. And so I admired him from afar, building up these elaborate scenarios in my head that of course never came true. Looking back, I realized that my fear of rejection prevented me from experiencing the joy of connection, and it taught me a valuable lesson that I've carried with me ever since. Don't let fear silence your voice, because here's the thing, even if that crush hadn't reciprocated my feelings, the act of expressing myself, of putting myself out there, would have been empowering. It would have built my confidence and taught me that vulnerability is not a weakness, but a strength. So whether it's a childhood crush or a career opportunity, don't let fear hold you back. Speak your truth, take a chance, and trust that the universe will meet you halfway. Thank you for joining me on this incredible journey into the heart of communication. Remember, the ability to connect authentically, to speak your truth with courage, and to listen with empathy is a gift that you can cultivate and share with the world. Keep practicing, keep learning, and never underestimate the power of a genuine connection. Because when we communicate with clarity, kindness, and an open heart, we create ripples of positivity that extend far beyond ourselves. Until next time, keep those conversations flowing, keep those connections strong, and keep shining your light bright.